Let's ally, 'cause why not?
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fine I stepped out, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was. And yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's
Keep this on
up?
auto for a sec.
Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex Game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Alright, what are the results? Ugh, gotta... Oh, that's sad. Oh, wow. Dio, well, Alice, boo you, but Dio, you madman. You actually picked Ally? My god.
Here are the results. Now,
My god, Dio, you actually did it good. Hey, Alice, what the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why'd you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Haven't you heard of Prisoner's Dilemma? Best solution is for us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. Set my jaw and stomped away from Alice, and fine, my hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight, my eyes stung. Why had she done that? Gordu and Lulu's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding!
This exchange makes me think that you're supposed to get this first outcome first, so that the other times when Dio says, oh, the kid's a good actor, makes sense, but...
I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tim Miogen, although whatever it seemed to have resolved itself amicably. And now I think I can skip all this until the part with who's gonna die. Oh, never mind.
If I had to guess,
Oh, there we go.
I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
Ah, there we go.
Or maybe everyone? Oh.
What?
Why? Okay, there
I
we
see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Took a moment to go over everything in my head. I'm not going to. Bracelets. It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
I think now I can skip again. Yep, he's gonna do the whole stop story. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, we gotta go through the doors. And then the Sigma thing. Okay, so I'm with Luna, meaning I don't have to go with Alice. Nice. Why is this happening to me? It's been a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay said, we need to at least try to find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, headed off to the lounge. The lounge.
Oh, hey, Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
You some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I came to check up on you guys. Well, this is new. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. Feel like I'm in a VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I swear to God. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Fortunately, as much fun as that sounds, I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to get wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a point.
Sigma?
Kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. I mean, it's probably not a good idea.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel like numb? I think I got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on one of your arms, and then you wake up and that arm feels like it's not really yours. It's not my arm though, it's my whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah.
maybe it's
Exactly.
because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, I think this might be some kind of side effect.
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. Where to go next? We're going to the infirmary. At least with these new people we pair up with, at least there's new conversations, so it's not getting old. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Yeah, Roach that's wearing too much eyeshadow.
Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
Thank you. You know, Dio, you're kind of being a bro now. I like that.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
The clothes you're wearing now look kind of expensive.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
That second one, I'm not sure about. That third one's horseshit.
What an idiot.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is...
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
That's a big fucking leap from, what do we got? From Reasons, but... What happened to him? Could you elaborate?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Oh, so you're a detective? Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. I mean, you don't even have a look, period.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Well, I mean, you are wearing a period piece, but, like, no. Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Yeah, that checks out. A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
Yeah, so long that it's about a 28-hour game? I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Well, let's see. Actually, I don't know.
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Checks out?
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
Did you just say Quarp? With a P?
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
I already know you're gonna be full of shit, so spill the beans.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Yeah, the look does it. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
You know, you wouldn't be saying that if you just looked at his damn outfit.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Eee.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40, still.
Well, what is it? It's the 2020s, so 40 it would be not the youngest to die yet, but
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
I wonder if he thought about that immediately on the spot after Alice said she
Shit.
lost her father.
Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light.
Question, which came first, the outfit or the story?
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys. Don't you remember I was on my way home from school when I got into the car when the gas poured?
Are you some kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on a degree. Shooting for PhD, but I'm not there
I guess
yet.
you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Well, what, I'm like 4 or 5 years in? That's gotta be rough. You got another like 10? Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it. Thought about it so much that we've had to discuss this 3 different times, but no.
What about Zero?
No, actually 6. Or 5? I don't remember.
Do any of the
idea.
people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. I can't say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Well, I mean, we do know who he is. So, until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we're gonna get any way of knowing. But we do know.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
At what, the fucking Flintstones attraction in, what is it, Universal? What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't have a job. Probably in elementary? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Or she could be, like, some other kind of medical profession. For all we know, she's a pharmacist.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright. Honestly, know as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I know nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that was even the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, a circus ringleader, plus 2 mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. It's almost like we were all specifically handpicked because we all have something to do here.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
Gonna go check on the others.
Where do you
then.
plan on going?
I think I'll go to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
You're being awfully friendly, Dio. I'm not sure whether I like that or not. Knowing your true intentions, I can only assume the worst?
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
No?
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book of meowed cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
I like that line read. That's weird.
So what's the cat book about?
Okay, what is that expression? Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. Book talks about a meowed it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Miyobi? I don't know really anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Ah, there we go. The kid's onto it.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
Find anything? You check out the lounge with Clover Temioji. Quark was in the infirmary. Anything suspicious?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so 31st would be 6 days. Lunar eclipse, what did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse would be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Ooh, this... Radical 6 infection spread, cured, continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO have confirmed the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I've heard about it? I couldn't shake the feeling I heard the term Radical 6 before. But where and why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Well, so it's just my luck that I've been playing games recently that have been about pandemics and all that shit. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Is it pink?
Oh, never mind! Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was the first in the room, followed by me, Kay, and Quark. Said nothing, pointed under the bed. The third of us crowd around, and there it was. Have we encountered the bombs yet? Or is this the only timeline where we have? I can't... Ooh, excuse me, we've encountered the old woman twice.
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way. Hey, it's the same bomb.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Kaboom. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody!
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words that the rest of her fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed them through them, pointed at the bomb.
There! You see?
We got a bomb. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. For several long moments we just stared in silence, slowly, and began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clasped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Anyhill Nation?
It's the latest metal band. Actually, is that an actual band? That probably is a band.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
That wasn't your most simplest terms, was it?
All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Hormones.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You
Yes,
followed
very.
it, though, right?
Kinda.
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
I mean, is anyone here really that desperate?
Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've gotta be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
Wait, isn't... I know I'm breaking, like, the whole thing, like, oh, this is a science fiction novel and all that, but... Isn't antimatter not a physical thing? Yeah, antimatter isn't a physical thing. So it would just be technically 350 milligrams of matter.
That's not the point! We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds!
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Like, I know it was Dio's plan to, like, come and ruin everything, but, like, I feel like this is just sort of like a nod, like, oh yeah, he was sent on a suicide mission, he didn't even know about it. I bet he thought, like, that thing was just a gas canister.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Yeah, everyone's on edge.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Oh yeah, we got 2 of them. Do it? Hold on, let me check my notepad. Do we have a number 3? No, we don't have a number 3. That sucks. So we just need the password?
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Oh, that thing?
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I'll give you one guess.
I have no idea.
I said I'd give you a guess.
But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
after we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. After that, we'd all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off and planted it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess, to stay behind the warehouse when you guys went off. Oh, come on. Hey, why you give me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Well, your looks can kill. Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't even know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just, like early say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Fine, you really just had to fuck me with me right now? Thank you very much. Wait. This doesn't make sense. According to Timioji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else here. Maybe they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fine, Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Correct. Luna? Kay? Clover? Timioji? Phi? Or... seem insane, but could it have been Quark? Nah, why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble of setting the bomb? Make this game more exciting? Make it seem more dangerous? No. Didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bombs wasn't Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh, 4 minutes. Ah, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright. Everyone cram into the elevator. Can I skip? Nope, I can't skip. Alright, who's going with who? Because I'm assuming yellow, magenta, and cyan. I'm assuming either... Oh, I got choices, so...
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Alright, who do we got? Option A, Luna and I pair up with Clover, Timioji Dio pair up with Alice, Kay and Quark pair up with Phi. Option B, Luna and I pair up with Phi, Timioji and Dio pair up with Clover, Kay and Quark pair up with Alice. Option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice, Timioji and Dio pair up with Phi, and Kay and Quark pair up with Clover.
3,
Okay, how are we gonna do
We
this?
need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Temyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Oh, pot calling kettle black, you do the same thing in the other timelines. So, take this middle finger and shove it up somewhere the sun doesn't shine. Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough, pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Thank you.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
Ooh, we're at a stand. Are we at a
1
standstill?
minute.
Or? So 2 votes for A, 3 for B and C. Clover's vote doesn't decide things. We're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Oh, you bitch.
Then that's what we're doing.
You're a horrid bitch. We were almost out of time and I didn't have time for a convincing argument. I have to go with the majority.
10, 9,
Let's get going,
8,
god damn it.
7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry. We gotta get through that blue door.
Right.
We gotta get to the place where the sun does shine. Luna, Alice, and I dashed through the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing too. Clover, Quark, Kay ended up in red. Phi, Dio,
Two,
Temyoji ended up in blue,
1,
in green.
0. Chromatic doors closing.
The doors are now closed. Oh, we're at the lever. There's 3 doors.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over there.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble.
Luna, I know, but listen. She's a bitch.
Please? Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
I'm sorry, Luna. Just get through this round of AB game and we'll be all good and happy sunshine and all that nonsense. One of the doors open.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
Yes, my favorite trope in all of storytelling, the asshole who's an asshole for no reason other than we need an asshole. Oh, this place is lovely. What's this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden? Botanical?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
I like your thinking. Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
So it is beautiful. Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. all of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
There must be an exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then.